Douglas, the flying squirrel. Gabby Douglas is best known for the gold medal she won at the 2012 Summer Olympic Games in London, England. She is celebrated for being the first woman of color from any nation to win the highest honor in gymnastics, the gold medal for individual all-around champion. Gabrielle Christian Victoria Douglas was born on December 31st in 1995 in Virginia Beach, Virginia. She is called Gabby by friends and fans, but her family calls her Bree. At the age of 6, gymnastics lessons started. Her coaches saw a natural talent in her right away. By 8 years old, she won the 2004 Gymnastics State Championship in Virginia. She progressed quickly in the sport by winning many top awards. She would soon make a big change that would transform her life. Gabby was sure she needed to train with Coach Liang Chow in Iowa if she wanted her Olympic dreams to come true. That meant she would have to move across the country to Iowa, away from her family in Virginia. At first, her mother said no to the idea. After all, Gabby was only 14 years old. Eventually, Gabby convinced her family it was the right move for her career. Although she dearly missed her family, Gabby moved in with a host family in Iowa, Travis and Missy Parton. Travis and Missy had 4 girls of their own, and Gabby fit right in. It was clear to everyone that she had a special talent. Under the training of Coach Chow, Gabby began to win gymnastic meets at the national level. In 2011, Gabby was part of a U.S. team that won a gold medal at the World Gymnastics Championships in Tokyo, Japan. She received the nickname Flying Squirrel because of her graceful performance on the uneven bars. Now she was ready to take on the challenge of her dreams in the 2012 Summer Olympic Games in London. Gabby earned a top spot in the U.S. Women's Olympic Gymnastics team in 2012. She had prepared for many years for this opportunity. As fans watched across the world, the U.S. team won a gold medal. Gabby went on to win the gold medal for the individual all-around. That meant she was considered the best female gymnast at the Olympic Games. She continues to be an inspiration to girls around the world. The Flying Squirrel will defend her title and gold medal at the 2016 Summer Games in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Many doubt that she can make a comeback, but in her own words, hard days are best because that's where champions are made. Courage often comes through when you're behind. Michael Phelps, the human shark. 7-year-old Michael Phelps hated his first swimming lessons. "I don't want to get my face wet," he whined. He made every excuse he could think of to stay out of the pool. Little did he know, one day he would become an Olympian swimmer, and with the most medals won in the history of the Olympic Games. Michael Fred Phelps II was born in Baltimore, Maryland on June 30th, 1985. Young Michael was very active, and doctors told his mother he had ADHD. He often caused trouble in school and had a hard time focusing on his lessons. He used his energy to play soccer, lacrosse, baseball, and even swim on the North Baltimore Athletic Club swim team. He was a natural in the water, but gave his coaches a hard time. Bob Bowman, Michael's longtime swim coach, first said, "There's no way I'm training him." As Michael began to get serious about his swimming, he began to succeed in swim meets. He started swimming with kids 6 or 7 years older than him. The older kids did not like getting beat by little Phelps. They teased him again and again. This made Michael more determined to win. Bob Bowman began to see Michael as a potential champion. He had huge hands and size 14 feet, which acted like flippers in the water. As Michael improved, he started being more open to instruction from Bob. Michael eventually qualified as the youngest male athlete to go to the 2000 Olympics in Sydney, Australia. He was just 15 years old. Unfortunately, he did not medal, but came in 5th place. It was at these Olympic Games that Michael met the rival that he would strive to beat for many years, Ian Thorpe. Thorpe was a legend in the swimming pool. He was from Australia and nicknamed the Torpedo. Michael studied his strokes and watched videos of Thorpe in the dream of someday beating him. In 2001, Michael set his first world record in the 200-meter butterfly. He was just 16 years old and the youngest man to set a world record. Michael began to set his mind on Olympic gold in the 2004 Summer Games in Athens, Greece. It was there he won 6 gold medals and 2 bronze medals. He was 19 years old. At these games, he lost the 200-meter freestyle to Ian Thorpe, who won the gold medal. Michael won the bronze. After the 2004 Olympics, Michael Phelps became a name known across the world. He continued to swim and break more world records. He was nicknamed the human shark and the flying fish. Michael set his sights on a new goal, beat the current record held for the most gold medals in an Olympic game. This record was held by a swimmer named Mark Spitz. Spitz had 7 gold medals from the 1972 Munich Games. No one believed Michael could do it. In 2008, the Olympic host city was Beijing, China. Phelps went on to achieve his goal of winning 8 gold medals. In one race, the 100 butterfly, he beat an opponent by 0.01 seconds. The race was so close, the winner had to be determined by a video playback. This brought his Olympic medals to 16. No one doubted Michael Phelps anymore. Not even Ian Thorpe or Mark Spitz. Michael's 4th Olympics were the London Summer Games of 2012, where he won another 6 medals for a grand total of 22. This is the record for the most medals won by any Olympian in the history of the Games. As if it was not enough, Michael will be competing again in the 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Proof beyond any doubt that he is an extreme athlete unlike any other.